everybody! Thank you for being here again. I want to start this new ketogenic video with a huge thanks to all my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones and the future ones. Thank you for watching. I'm really happy to be here with you. Today's ingredients for our panna cotta are powdered erythritol, vanilla seeds, but you can also use the flavor, the essence or the classic pod, then gelatin sheets, heavy cream, and these are optionals, instant coffee and powdered cinnamon. The first thing to do is to put 6 grams of gelatin in cold water. In my case, it's 3 sheets because they weigh 2 grams each. The gelatin must soak into the water for about 10 minutes, so we have the time to prepare our sweet treat. Now we'll warm half a liter of heavy cream that, as you can see, in Italian is called panna. This is why this dessert is called panna cotta, that means cooked heavy cream. It's time to add the sweetness. My husband bought this sweetener online because he couldn't find it in any Italian supermarket. Any brand is perfectly fine, but I highly recommend you to buy powdered erythritol and not the granulated one. In this way, you won't feel any aftertaste. For our panna cotta, I add a full spoon of it, but after 5 years on keto, we are used to little sweet, so please taste your cream because it could be too little for some of you. As you can understand by my helper touching the pot, the heat should be at medium-low because you must be very careful not to reach the boiling point. In fact, when the heavy cream is too hot, it forms an unpleasant skin on its surface that we must avoid by stirring and by warming it at low temperature. After the cream and the sweetener, it's time to add our vanilla seeds. Be careful also with this ingredient because its taste is really powerful, so you should use a little quantity. I always add it with a teaspoon in order to prevent it to fall into my panna. The amount of it must be very little also if you use flavor or essence. But if you have the natural pod, that by the way is the absolute best option, you should flat it using the back part of a knife and cut an incision along it in order to make the seeds come out while you are stirring. The mystery will soon be revealed. This week, Keto MasterChef is not me, but my talented goddaughter Giulia. She is 8 years old and she did an amazing job. As I always say, cooking with kids is fun and really useful. You have the opportunity to spend quality time with them and they will learn something really important. Being able to prepare your own food, knowing the ingredients and thinking about cooking as a pleasant part of our day is the secret to a healthy and happy life. Do you remember the gelatin? Yes, it's time to squeeze it and to add it to our mix, and as usual, Julia did it perfectly. Be sure to stir it very well so the gelatin will dissolve completely. Being in a very warm liquid is enough for this ingredient to easily melt. The gelatin is really important to give the panna cotta the right consistency and to keep it all together. Our dessert is ready, so we'll pour this liquid into individual portions because they will be easy to serve. Today I choose ceramic cups because we will eat this panna cotta in a few hours. Remember that you must leave it for at least a couple of hours in the fridge so it will set properly. Usually I use silicone molds and I freeze it so I can give my panna cotta any shape, like I did for Valentine's Day. At the end of this video and in the description below, I will put a link to my Christmas panna cotta so it will be easier for you to understand what I mean. To give our panna cotta a personal touch that will make everybody happy, we decide to add instant coffee and cinnamon in order to make our guests choose their favorite one. This is truly a super easy step that will make a big difference. Now we have 3 panna cottas, but we could have many more because cardamom, grated dark chocolate or coconut are amazing options too. If you like only the classic vanilla panna cotta, you can always serve it decorated with berries or nuts. Ta-da! Here it is! Thank you so much, Julia, you are great! I really hope you liked today's recipe and you will consider subscribing to my channel. See you here with a ketogenic video in English every Monday, but also with the same video in Spanish on Wednesday and in Italian on Friday. Thank you for watching! As I promised, I will show you a little more of the beautiful town of Bergamo that is just 1 hour from Milan in northern Italy. Today we are in Città Alta, that means high city because it's on the top of a hill. This is the ancient heart of Bergamo and it is more than 2000 years old. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm touching the 3 testicles of Bartolomeo Colleoni for good luck. In the 13th century, this man was an important condottiero of Bergamo, and the legend says that he was so proud of his 3 testicles that he wanted to reproduce them on his family stamp. I know this is weird, but we all can learn from him, because being different means also being special and unique.